You may think you are waiting for your twin flame, but what if your soul has been waiting for you to stop waiting? What if the silence was not punishment? What if the separation was not rejection? What if the pain was not here to destroy you, but to wake up the part of you that forgot its own power? Because there comes a moment on every sacred path when the universe stops giving signs and starts asking for action. And that moment is now. Many souls on the twin flame journey have felt it already. A strange shift in the energy. A deep tiredness in the heart. A feeling that the old way of loving, waiting, checking, hoping, and holding on simply cannot continue anymore. You may have felt this in your body before your mind could explain it. You may have woken up one morning and realized, I cannot keep living around someone else's silence. I cannot keep measuring my destiny by whether they message me, choose me, return to me, or finally understand what this connection means. And that realization is not the end of love. It is the beginning of truth. 4 years, many twin flames moved through a watery, emotional, dreamlike field. There were signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, dreams, energetic pulls, sudden memories, and moments where the connection felt more real than ordinary reality itself. And yes, some of those experiences can feel deeply sacred. They can awaken the heart. They can open old wounds. They can make you question everything you thought you knew about love, destiny, and the soul. But here is the part many people do not want to hear. A spiritual connection is not meant to become a spiritual prison. Love may awaken you, but it must not imprison you. If the idea of your twin flame has made you abandon your life, neglect your body, pause your dreams, or wait years for someone who is not meeting you in truth, then the connection is no longer serving your awakening. It is revealing the place where you still give your power away. And this is where the new energy becomes so important. Spiritually, we are moving from the dream into the fire. From feeling everything, into doing something with what we felt. From waiting for signs, into becoming the sign. From asking, when will they come back, into asking, who am I becoming while they are gone? That is the question that changes everything. Because your twin is not your permission to live. Your mission does not begin after union. Your healing does not begin after an apology. Your joy does not begin when the message arrives. Your purpose does not begin when someone finally sees your worth. Your life begins when you choose to return to yourself. And for many of you, this is why the old timeline is collapsing. Not because the connection was fake. Not because your love was meaningless. Not because your soul imagined everything. But because waiting has completed its lesson. The waiting showed you where you were wounded. The longing showed you where you felt incomplete. The silence showed you where you still looked outside yourself for safety. The separation showed you the places inside you that were begging to be loved, held, and healed by you. This is why the path has felt so painful. You were not only missing another person. You were meeting the abandoned parts of yourself. And now, those parts are asking to come home. No more standing outside the door of someone else's life, hoping they will finally open it. No more reading every small sign as proof that you should keep suffering. No more confusing anxiety with intuition. No more calling obsession devotion. No more making another person the center of your spiritual universe. The return you are waiting for may actually be your own. Listen carefully. If someone is truly meant to walk beside you, they will not require you to disappear in order to love them. They will not require you to pause your destiny until they are ready. They will not ask your nervous system to stay in survival for years and call that divine love. Sacred love does not destroy your inner peace forever. Sacred love may challenge you, awaken you, and stretch you, but it must also lead you closer to your soul, not farther away from it. This is why self-sovereignty is the new union frequency. Self-sovereignty means you stop handing your emotional weather to another person. It means you stop waiting for external proof before you believe in your own path. It means you no longer need someone else's attention to feel spiritually chosen. You are chosen by your own soul every time you choose truth over fantasy. You are chosen every time you breathe instead of spiral. You are chosen every time you stop chasing and start building. You are chosen every time you protect your peace, honor your body, and trust the quiet guidance within. And if this message is reaching a place in you that no one else has been able to explain, subscribe to Starlit Union, because your soul did not find this by accident. These messages are here to help you return to yourself, with more clarity, more courage, and more love. Now let us go deeper. Many twin flame souls are not suffering because love is absent. They are suffering because the body has learned to associate love with uncertainty. This is why nervous system healing is so important. When your body is in fear, silence feels like abandonment. Distance feels like danger. A delay feels like rejection. You begin searching, checking, analyzing, and waiting, not because your soul is calm, but because your body is trying to survive emotional uncertainty. So the next stage of the journey is not to decode more signs. It is to become safe within yourself. Breathe before you react. Rest before you decide. Stop reopening the wound every night. Stop feeding your mind with old messages, old memories, and old versions of someone who may not be present in your life today. Come back to what is real. Your breath is real. Your body is real. Your home is real. Your work is real. Your health is real. Your present moment is real. And from this grounded place, your soul can finally speak clearly. The universe is not asking you to stop loving. It is asking you to stop abandoning yourself in the name of love. There is a difference. You can love someone and still move forward. You can feel a connection and still choose peace. You can honor what was sacred and still release what is no longer healthy. You can believe in divine timing and still refuse to waste your life. This is spiritual maturity. The old version of the twin flame path often made people believe that pain was proof, waiting was devotion, and separation was something they simply had to endure until the other person awakened. But the new path asks for something higher. It asks for integration. Can you take the love you projected onto them and bring it back into your own heart? Can you take the energy you used to watch their life and use it to build your own? Can you take the ache in your chest and turn it into prayer, discipline, art, service, movement, healing, and purpose? Because nothing is wasted when the soul is awake. Even the heartbreak can become wisdom. Even the silence can become strength. Even the waiting can become the doorway into your mission. And this is the deeper truth about mission. Your mission does not have to be grand in the eyes of the world. It may begin quietly. It may begin with healing your body, forgiving yourself, returning to your creativity, caring for your family, changing your work, speaking honestly, or finally choosing a life that reflects who you really are. Every soul has a blueprint. Every soul carries a gift. Every soul has a frequency that the world needs in some form. But that gift cannot fully bloom while your energy is trapped in the past. A rose cannot open if it keeps asking winter for permission. And you, beloved soul, are meant to open. This is the fire of the new path. It burns away illusion, but it also gives life. It removes what is false, but it strengthens what is true. It asks you to stop dreaming from the sidelines and step into the field of your own destiny. The question is no longer, will they come back? The question is, will you come back to yourself? Will you come back to your body? Will you come back to your dreams? Will you come back to the divine intelligence that has been whispering through your heart all along? Because when you do, your energy changes. You stop pulling. You stop begging. You stop trying to control the unseen. You stop making your peace dependent on someone else's awakening. And then, a different magnetism is born. Not the magnetism of desperation, but the magnetism of wholeness. This is when life begins to respond differently. Opportunities appear. Strength returns. Creativity opens. The face in the mirror begins to look familiar again. And love, in whatever form is truly aligned, can find you without you losing yourself to receive it. Sometimes the twin returns. Sometimes a new soul enters. Sometimes your mission becomes the great love that carries you into a new chapter. And sometimes, the greatest miracle is not that they come back, but that you no longer need them to come back in order to be free. That is liberation. So make this promise to your soul today. I will not wait my life away. I will not make another person responsible for my awakening. I will not confuse suffering with destiny. I will not abandon my body for a dream. I will honor the love, but I will also honor the truth. I will trust divine timing, but I will take divine action. I will let go of what drains me, and I will move toward what strengthens me. I will become the person my future self is praying for. And when you live from that place, nothing meant for you can miss you. It may arrive differently than you expected. It may come later than you wanted. It may come through a person, a mission, a healing, a new love, or a new version of yourself. But what is truly aligned with your soul will not require you to betray your soul to receive it. So do not fear the collapse of the old timeline. Bless it. Thank it. Release it. It taught you where you were attached. It showed you where you were afraid. It revealed the depth of your heart. But now, you are ready for more than longing. You are ready for embodiment. You are ready for peace. You are ready for the kind of love that does not pull you out of yourself, but brings you deeper home. If this message touched your heart, like this video, and subscribe to Starlit Union for more soul-guided reflections on twin flames, awakening, and the journey back to your highest self. And remember this. You were never waiting for them to come back. You were waiting for the version of you who no longer needs to wait. That version is here now. Open the door, and let yourself become.